Hey, this Miss Renee. And the government shutdown, baby. That's all we've been talking about is the government shutdown. They about to cut the food stamps and they about to bombard all of the grocery stores. I'm just here to tell y'all, if y'all think y'all about to run up in these grocery stores and start taking these people food from them, y'all must not forget that they got guns too. They come from the type of country that don't play them games. You know what I'm saying? They come from that kind. I mean, they be calm while they here because they glad they in a different environment. But don't you run up on them people like that, thinking that something hot ain't gonna follow you out the door. Okay? But you know what? Digression. You know what I'm really sad about? I'm sad about the fact that people don't pay attention. And you know, they're giving the white party and the blue party and the country party and the boots on the ground party, and they're giving all this and they doing all that. And I really think that all of that is a distraction. We have been distracted by partying, getting high, drinking, gummies, and all of that kind of stuff. And first of all, let me say this for the sidebar. I've done it all. I've done all of that. But you know what? I've started thinking to myself a while ago that that's how they want us. They want us to not be paying attention so that we'll wake up one day and they just pull the rug up under us. And all of the time, you know, it's been in the news. You know, even right now, they saying that by the time I retire, it won't be no Social Security, right? So it's just a rumor, right? Not to me. Let me tell you something. They've been saying it so much. It's been a rumor for so long. And you see what's going on, cutting the food stamps, all that kind. Let me tell you what, they can turn the lights out anytime they feel like it, and come up with a reason to do it. You know, they can cut the lights off. They can, all that stuff gonna happen. All them survivalists and stuff out there that y'all think crazy. Oh my God, he's got a bunker built up under his house. Oh my God, he's got ammunition saved up. He's crazy. You know, something's wrong with him. Why? What's wrong? People got bottles and bottles and bottles of water saved and stored, and they got canned food, and they got, kerosene, and they got charcoal and barbecue pits and generators and, all of that kind of stuff while we sitting around with a bag of weed, a bottle, and nothing else. Unprepared. So, I know that there's some people like the elderly people out here that's depending on those food stamps and stuff. But I'm going to tell you, I don't feel sorry for a lot of y'all. Y'all out here just willy the freak nilly. Y'all think it's a game out here. They playing chess. Y'all playing checkers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how people be saying, wake up? Is you woke? This is what we talking about. But no, you don't think so. You done spent half your life drinking, smoking, getting high, and partying. And now that you woke up from your stupor, now that the government done slapped the taste out of your mouth, now you want to be crying and whining about government assistance. And you know what? I just always felt like government assistance was for young people. Was for young people, was for disabled people, or for old people. Now, people who caught in the middle, if you 40 and 50 years old and still need food stamps, if you're not disabled, it basically just means that, you never planned on getting off food stamps. You planned on riding it till the wheels fell off. I feel sorry for a lot of the Americans. I feel sorry for old people. I feel sorry for the young people who ain't really figured it out yet, who probably, dealt with poverty growing up and they still trying to figure out how to get this thing together. But you middle age. You're too old to still be broke. My grandmother always said it's free school and dumb niggas. And I hate to say the N word like that, but I'm just telling you what she said. And now that we got YouTube University, you literally can watch 200 videos on one subject and take notes the whole time and actually be certified, if you ask me. We don't need to go to college no more. And that's the thing. And ex-college students who have a master's degree in whatever, that's working at Arby's right now. Because they took a whole 4-year curriculum and can't get a job. You ain't got to pay for it no more. It's so much information. It's Chat GPT. It is so many ways, so many things you could do. Right now, anybody can become a millionaire. And even if you don't want to become a millionaire, you can teach yourself how to make $2,000 or $3,000 a month, working from home, working with your hands, doing what just taking your personality traits and what you've learned along the way and using it to your advantage. But you would rather not. You would rather, so I mean, some of us just ain't buying it no more. Especially those of us who got it out the mud, okay? When I say got it out the mud, I'm talking about didn't have no help from nobody. I'm talking about live without water, live without heat, live without lights, honey. I got it out the mud, okay? And I did have a little help from my family, but I don't come from a rich family. I don't come from a family who got a lot of money. I just come from a family that's got a lot of grit, and most of them are women. We got it out the mud. So, it's time to move different, y'all. It's new money out here. Y'all better find it, because I got my hands all wrapped around it, okay? It's new money out here. This Miss Renee. Don't be scared, y'all. Be careful. Learn something new. Stop scrolling so much and figure out your life, because it's about to get dark and hard out here. And you can't really blame the government because you won't move your butt to do the things that you need to do to save you. I love you.